Hello, my name is Anita Sarkeesian. Welcome to my series Tropes vs. Women, in Cereal, with Milk. This is part 3 of a multi-part series of videos to examine the tropes, plot devices, roles and patterns most commonly associated with women in not just gaming but all areas of life, from a systemic, big-ass perspective. Please join me in carefully overanalyzing this breakfast staple, and soak in the guilt I will pour upon you. In Tropes vs. Women, in Cereal, I will show further examples of how cereal functions as reaffirmation of society's patriarchal texture while staying crispy in milk, and enhances women's oppression via straight white cis male cereal shitlords. Remember that it is both possible to simultaneously enjoy cereal while also being critical of its more problematic or pernicious aspects. Warning. Trigger alert. Some of these cereal names may cause emotional discomfort, or cause you to see your favorite cereal in a misogynistic light. Number 16. Lucky Charms. Nothing spells date rape like Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is obviously a trigger word for female genitalia, who men, as all potential rapists, are always on the prowl. Even feminist landwills are not safe. This creepy ginger leprechaun stare rapes the marshmallow representation of women. His pot of gold is his horrifying collection of victims, most of which we well know, are being raped at local colleges and universities at this very minute. Ironically, the leprechaun is called Lucky, implying he gets lucky on dates, but in reality takes a woman's sexuality, her charms, by force. Lucky has never heard of yes means yes, or consent. He is obsessed with control and he will find your tears magically delicious. Listen and believe. Number 17. Grape Nuts. Aside from nuts being synonymous with testicles, this cereal does not appear to be misogynistic or patriarchal. In fact, it seems even nutritious. Until you notice that it is all a lie by the patriarchy to maintain control of women. This cereal has neither grapes nor nuts. If it did contain grapes, it would be in the form or raisins, which obviously are symbolic of the old wrinkled balls of an older entitled white cis male. This is my opinion, so you know it is fact. So the next time you see a man, smash the patriarchy by kicking him in the nuts. Number 18. Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch isn't really a captain. He only has 3 stripes on his sleeve, not 4, which makes him a commander in the US Navy, not a captain. Just another white, mustache-twirling, patriarch. Regardless, there are not enough women in the military, and sends a daily message to girls at every breakfast table that they are not welcome in the Navy. Although the Navy has allowed gays, they are obviously not allowed to decorate, as all the ships are still a dull grey misogynist color, further protecting the authority of heterosexual men. If the captain eats fish, I am sure they are battered. That is when he is not at sea for months on end, while his poor wife bears the burden of child rearing. Please boycott this cereal and send the message to his wife that she is strong and independent woman that need no man. Making a letter Z with your index finger, followed by snapping your fingers, will be heard around the world. We can change sea captain culture. Number 19. Frosted mini wheats. What looks like brown wheat with sugar frosting to many, is in fact symbolizing white male dominance over women of color. If you must eat these, whether by choice or force, please eat them with the frosted side down, so that our black sisters can rise above the glass ceiling with us. It also highlights the growing trend among white males to avoid dating strong white women, and their pursuit of relationships with foreign women, where he can maintain his dominance, effectively being her sugar daddy. At least that was the case with my ex-boyfriend, who left me for an Asian whore, while claiming that I had a combative nature. I told him to shut his pie hole, and that a woman was speaking. Combative? My ass. Number 20. Cocoa Pebbles, alternate version. In this image, Bam Bam is striking a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles with a small club, creating quite a mess, while Pebbles looks on and smiles approvingly. This is clearly a case of Bam Bam asserting his hegemonic masculinity over Pebbles, while she is apparently complicit in her subjugation, both present and future, to Bam Bam. Even the aggressive smile on Bam Bam's face seems to reinforce his glee at his brutal expression of male dominance. This is obviously one of the many ways in which the patriarchy seeks to brainwash young children through the consumption of serials such as this into accepting stereotypical gender roles in which women and girls are subjugated to men. This is basically rape culture in a box. The club in the scene is merely an extension of Bam Bam's penis, smashing into Pebbles' cereal bowl that is vagina. Pebbles portrays the submissive victim by appearing to cheer, while inside she weeps for her safety. It's not hard to imagine this scene being followed by Bam Bam pulling Pebbles into the bedroom for some Bam Bam, with his other club. No doubt he will finish by ejaculating on her face to degrade her further. Obviously Bam Bam is a rapist. And if that wasn't enough, the Cocoa Pebbles tends to turn the milk brown, which is blatant cultural appropriation of visible minorities. My feminist lens also tells me that Bam Bam is fat-shaming Pebbles. Why else would he smash her breakfast? Regardless of feminism, I think we can all agree through that Bam Bam is a little shit. This concludes part 3 of Tropes vs. Women in Cereal. In Milk. Conclusion. If you enjoyed this video, please donate to my Patreon account. So far you women are not stepping up. Are you going to sit back and concede that this is a man's job? Obviously each video in this series requires a tremendous amount of research, writing and production time, so don't you feel guilty watching it for free? If you don't donate, it means that you hate women and support the patriarchy. If you are a misogynist shitlord, think of this as your penance for all the wrongs you have done in your life, and to personally address my gender wage gap. Let's make the serial a safe space. Gimme my money.